Holy shit, an IRL segment before a Flowmotion video. I never seen something like that. Flowmotion, get in with the video. Wait. Before this video starts, I just want to recognize something. You know artwork? Have you ever seen artwork in your life? Well, you're about to see it right now, and it's fan art. For me! Isn't that insane? I've never gotten fan art before. But the first person to draw me fan art was someone named Libby. And it looks like this. Look at it. There's Scammer, there's me, there's Bowsette. It's based on an old video. I'm humbled to have received fan art. Someone took their time out of their day to make it. And so I wanted to say thank you to the person who drew this fan art. Libby, you're amazing. But that's enough of ranting. I'm gonna move in with the video. Thank you again, Libby, for submitting this fan art. Alright, so check it. Today we're going to talk about those channels that are making Apple in its current year and current tech with iPhones looking like an old man who also happens to be a morbidly obese, quadriplegic, incapable of even the simplest tasks. iPhone concept channels. These are not anything new to YouTube, and people seem to receive them positively as concepts of actual future generation tech without them realizing that the tech showcased in these concepts would never actually be implemented by Apple and are just a sci-fi iSheep's conceptual wet dream. As said previously, they aren't anything new to YouTube. Allow us to view one of the oldest examples of such content, iPhone 6-7 concept by SonitDac. The intro greets us by showcasing what looks to be an iPhone 5 and the automatic opening of a mysterious application, instructing the user to place the phone down, thanking the user before it starts transforming into a desktop computer hybrid with a laser keyboard like the overpriced Bluetooth ones around now that don't work, and a projector that has been tried and has been flunked as pretty much a useless feature on a phone. In this concept, they're shown to work seamlessly, even shocking the owner of this supposed device as he types out his excitement using the included notepad application. He then switches over to some supposed car gamer video showing how even with this breakthrough technology, there are no bugs slowing down the process. After another overview of the device to drive out the last bit of nut out of this iSheep's wet dream, it is then claimed that this technology will be available on iPhones in 2013. Yeah, like Apple has actually innovated with the iPhone ever since the iPhone 4. Toss me a better obvious joke, will ya? Nonetheless, if we take another look at SonitDac's channel, we'll see that this is not the only video he has made on iPhone concepts, bending the world of imagination on what the next iPhone could possibly have in it. So the next video we'll look at is the potential of the next iPhone having a parachute system to protect it from drops, impacts, and the crushing truth of my love life. Let's have a look at how this concept would work. So dumbass McGee here probably tripped over his electrical box while on the way to use Tinder on his brand new iPhone, causing the lights in his house to go absolutely haywire, and he pushes his phone over the edge of the table, causing it to free fall to its doom. But it doesn't receive doom, it instead releases some kind of gas, causing it to fall softly. According to Dat Sonic, an orientation, speed, and proximity sensor will be used to detect the phone in free fall, so when it gets close enough to the ground, the gas will deploy, shooting from the back and slowing down the phone. Pretty intelligent, right? Well, riddle me this, Sonic Dat Hedgehog. What if it starts falling face down and slams right on the screen? The gas is shown coming out from the back of the phone, so if the phone falls flat on its face, it's gonna be shattered worse than my mental state after the SATs! Moving on from this, if you planned on getting this stunning cellular concept, I hope you're prepared to never step foot on an airplane again, considering the fact that this conceptual parachute system is powered by carbon dioxide gas, CO2, so you can wave goodbye to any form of air travel unless you'd like to be physically destroyed by the magnificent bottom of a 400-pound TSA agent. The next video on SonitDac's channel will have an overview and critique of is his video iPhone 8 widescreen. Alright, so pausing immediately, not even 6 seconds in, according to Sonic Ding Dong, Apple will put the screen over the edge of the iPhone. I'm sure that'll happen. And now we'll go for an overview shot, and holy shit, my iPhone screen is expanding fast like my dong after having a quick view at the Haven. I mean, Faku. Sorry, I meant Faku. So, according to Sonic Dildo, this build quality will be far beyond anything that's ever been in a phone, with carbon fiber arms, possibly a titanium endoskeleton, and the bendiest damn display, so bendy it'll put the US women's gymnastic teams to shame. Shut up, Discord! Look at all those parts it needs in order to be together, an absolute unit! And in order to activate this long boy, a widescreen button will have to be pressed to activate the widescreen. So riddle me this, Sonic D's nuts. What if I'm just having a nice little stroll out on the town? Not even that! What if I'm giving a presentation in front of my class for an assessment grade, and in my pocket, the widescreen button is accidentally bumped, and the phone begins to expand, enveloping thickness in my trousers? I'd be the laughingstock of the whole classroom, I would. And then, from that horrific incident, chances are a new term will be coined. Is that an iPhone 8 in your pants? Or are you just happy to see me? Alrighty, moving on to the most recent video on Sonic Debussy's channel, and the final video we shall critique together, iPhone X drone. What? The iPhone X, the first flying smartphone. So, right off the bat, we get another sexy view of this phone's edges and curves to start getting that blood flowing to our massive eye-sheep boner. And right at the climax, this phone goes full-on Starscream mode and transforms into a miniature drone. Look at those sexy corners, God, I'd make love to that drone. And one of the apparent immediate features is drawing a destination for it to fly, so you can send it to conduct air raids on your most hated foes. You can fly it through a forest, maybe even a national monument. It has remote control via an Apple Watch. Serious question, you already need a license to fly a drone in most places. How the hell are you gonna not be breaking a multitude of laws flying your unlicensed drone phone all upon your town? And look at all those pieces keeping the phone together. So if you were to say crash your drone phone, you can't just pull up to the mall and be like, sup homie, I need a screen replacement with like one of those tiny ass screws keeping it together. So luckily at the end, Sonic drew good and shows it being assembled ever so easily before ending the video. And when the iPhone X was announced, Apple decided against a multitude of lawsuits and chose not to include this feature. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this kind of content from me, be sure to let me know in the comments so I can do more of it. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and bing that button. And as always, thanks for watching.